Hi everybody, this is Mr. Short. Today we're going to talk about appendages of the skin. Now remember, the skin is part of the integumentary system, and it's a covering around our body. By appendages, what we mean is something smaller that gets added to or attached to something larger. The larger thing is the skin, and the two appendages of the skin are hair and nails. Here's our objective. It's to describe the structure and function of hair and nails, and by that we mean the anatomy and the physiology of hair and nails. Here's a picture of a hair follicle. The hair follicle is down here at the bottom of the hair root, and what we're going to learn is that the hair follicle at the base is the structure that creates the hair. Here is the hair shaft all the way up here. A couple things. Hair is produced by the hair follicle, and that's where the root is located. So again, this is the follicle, this is the root that's down here. Growth does occur from that point at the follicle, and what that means is this is the newest hair that's right down here, and it gets older and older and older the farther away you get from the follicle. Now I want you to know that hair consists of hard keratinized epithelial cells. Keratin is a protein, and the protein is made by specialized cells in your skin called epithelial cells. Those cells line the hair follicle right here. So these cells, as they're dying, they produce a lot of keratin, and they become the hair itself. So your hair is actually keratinized epithelial cells. Also, the color of your hair is made by melanocytes. Now that suffix "cyte" means a cell, and these cells produce proteins called melanin, and that melanin made by the melanocytes gives hair its particular color. Now some functions of hair are: hair will protect the head, and it also warms the head. A lot of heat is lost through our head and our scalp. Alright, one last note here. Sebaceous glands, located right here, produce oil. And you always have these oil-producing sebaceous glands lining each and every single hair follicle on your body. The function of the sebaceous glands is to produce oil and to put the oil onto the shaft of the hair so that your hair is lubricated and it's a little bit softer that way. A couple of notes here about hair. So balding and graying both have to do with processes of aging. They seem to be genetically determined, but then other factors can affect balding and aging, including drugs that people might use, whether they're recreational or prescription, and then also emotional stress. A couple of notes about nails. Now remember, nails are a second appendage of the skin. They also are made of this protein called keratin. So again, nails would be heavily keratinized. Think about how thick and tough and fibrous your nails are. Okay, heavily keratinized. They're dead, it's not living tissues, and there's scale-like modifications of the epidermis. The epidermis, as we've learned, is the outer layer of the cutaneous layer of your skin. The nail bed is underneath the nail, and it's actually the nail bed that makes the nails. The nail matrix is at the base of the nail, and it's responsible for growth. So just like on the previous slide, we learned that hair growth happens in the follicle at the base of the hair shaft. Also, nail growth happens at the matrix or the base of the nail as well. And the function of the nails is to protect the ends of the fingers and the toes. All right, thanks a lot, guys. See you soon.